The G-Wade Podcast with Deacon Dirty.
You know what? Let me back up just a little bit because you said about being finessed when you went to Le Cordon Bleu, right?
Yeah,
that's who it is. Now, explain the finesse.
Well, man, that's just my experience. I mean, because I know a lot of people who've done like really good with it. You know what I'm saying? I just had to learn that like culinary and pursuing like food and pursuing that form of career, you have to really love it and really be passionate about it, like how we're passionate about it.
Right.
Because you go through a lot, you work long hours, it's not a lot of money, you're getting yelled at and stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was a chef for 5 years. I was a sous chef in a couple of fine dining restaurants here.
Okay.
And it took me to be a sous chef to realize I don't love this.
So this ain't for me.
Yeah, because I worked really hard to get to that point, and then when I finally got it, it was like, wow, this kind of sucks. Like,
so
you know,
is it really like it is on what's a Hell's Kitchen?
Not to that level.
Gordon
but there
Ramsay,
are, not to that level, but yeah, there are chefs who do beyond that. Like I've definitely got cursed out by my chefs before. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I just accepted as part of the game. Please don't curse me out today, bro, because I'll throw something at you. But like, it's like it's hectic. Like I said, it's lots of stress, it's lots of long hours and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot.
Right.
But I mean, like I said, the people who for it, I mean, all the power to them. I just knew it wasn't for me.
Gotcha.
But like the comedy stuff, I had always thought about doing it, and it took me to actually get fired from a sous chef job for me to fully pursue it.
This is funny.
To get fired. To get fired. And then I was like, you know what? We're going to go start doing comedy. I did my first stage like towards the end of 2014. And then
really?
Towards the end. Yeah.
Okay, so what is that, 7 years? So you?
6. I'm like 6
years?
Yeah, 6 and some
really?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So what sparked that? Yeah, was it working in the kitchen?
I mean, I've always been funny, man. Like I've always been goofy, bro, and I've always been able to make people laugh, and it's always kind of like been in my head, like for the longest. And I just finally was just like, let's just do it, because like at that point I already been working in the industry for a few years and whatnot. I was like, and I knew I wasn't gonna go back to school, so it's just like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I might as well go follow the dream. It just in the grand scheme of things, how my life played out, it makes more sense to continue following my dream than to go do anything else.
But what was the nudge? What was the was this ever since elementary school? Somebody was always telling me, man, you are funny. Yeah. You're the next Lenny Bruce. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
I could tell you like the part of my childhood when I got an interest in comedy. I was a little kid and I was watching Chris Rock, Bring the Pain. Oh, yeah. Or my parents were watching it, or my mom was watching it.
You talking about the funny
Yeah, Bring the Pain. It was like Bring the Pain, Bigger and Blacker, and Never Scared Dog. Those are like those. Those are like my first real exposure to like comedy, like stand up comedy, and I was like enthralled with Chris Rock when I was a kid. Like I watched everything.
That's right.
Yeah, I watched everything that man. I watched Down to Earth. Don't nobody remember Down to Earth?
Dude, I remember Down to Earth, dude.
I could, I wasn't named the one movie Head of State. I watched anything but he was anything he was in, I wanted to see it.
Okay.
And that was like, and I was like the hugest fan of Chris Rock when I was a kid, and just like, I don't know, just the comedy, like the thought process. I would like talk to my friends about like us like doing skits or like going to go do shows, or and trying to figure out, but nobody was ever really trying to do it. You know what I'm saying? We all just got caught up in work and whatever. And eventually, like I said, once I got fired from that job, I'm just about to go do it. And I did, and I brought my friends with me. I got up on stage and
so where was the first night? Where was it, and what did it take for you to get up on that stage? Were you planning to do it, or you just planning to go there just to check out the night?
Oh, this is a great story. I went to Uptown Comedy Corner. Shout out to Uptown when it was still on Marietta Street, because I didn't know how to go about getting started. So I just went to the comedy club. I went there on a Thursday, and like this show in particular, there was nobody there. There was nobody at the show. There was only like 20, 30 people in the crowd. But it's actually kind of cool because the opener, feature, and headliner are all working now, and all doing their thing in the city. And then I got to have a relationship. There was a dude named Ben Palmer, white dude. He's out in LA right now. He has a really popping Facebook page called Hope That Helps, where he just be trolling companies and stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's really he'll take somebody will make like a complaint about their company or whatever, and then he'll just make fun of them as that company. He'll make like a whole fake foot page to make fun of that person. It's hilarious. It's like he has like 1 million followers on TikTok. He has like 1 million followers followers on Facebook, bro. This man's popping.
It's called Hope That Helps.
Hope that helps.
Hope that helps.
Yeah. It's so funny.
Hope that helps.
Yeah, he just be trolling
wait a
people.
minute, I just got it.
Yeah. He be trolling people on Facebook. It's amazing. And this was my first time. Really dry deliveries, like so dope.
Yeah.
And he actually ran a show at the spot called Hole in the Wall. He started a show there, the open mic there. And funny enough, I ended up running the open mic there.
Really? Okay.
3 years later. So
Dope.
like I said, 6 degrees. The feature was a dude named Tyler Chronicles. You can catch Tyler Chronicles on V103 now.
Okay.
Yeah, in the early morning show, you know what I'm saying? And he was just the executive producer on that thing with Dwayne Wade. Was it the Cube, the show? I forget what it's called. It's like a show that's on with Dwayne Wade right now. I can't remember what it's called.
I'm not familiar. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, he's out here working. And then the quadruple OG Rodney Perry was the headliner. So I got to watch that show. I got to watch the show, and that was my first, like, you know what I'm saying, live comedy show. And then, like, afterwards, after the show, whenever I got to go up there and talk to Rodney Perry, and I was just like, yo, I came here because I want to learn how to do comedy. Where do I go? Tyler had a show at a spot called Cloud 9 on Peter Street.
Okay.
They told me to go on Monday.
Peter Street seemed to be popping.
Yeah, Peter Street is popping. It's lit. I love Peter Street.
I'm going to have to start going down there to see what's happening down there.
All right. But yeah, I went to the show on that following Monday. He was surprised that I came. And I was like, bro, you told me to come. I was like, bro, I tell people to come all the time. They don't never come. Yeah. I was like, I came and I kept on going. Like I said, we still here. We still here.
Do you remember the set?
Because it was the night of the Mike Brown verdict. Okay. Oh yeah, so there was it was a lot of tension. So Tyler had challenged all the comedians to say something about Mike Brown. About the situation. About the situation and stuff. And like me, this is my first time ever being on stage. So I just remember looking at the news and they kept on saying like how like there's like a bunch of too many different stories for anybody to ever get a corroborating like story of what actually happened. And I was just like, wow, bro, this is the one time snitching would have been okay and y'all ruined it. What are y'all doing?
Yeah, you got to pass.
Why, man, y'all be snitching on First 48 like it ain't nobody's business, bro. This is the one time it is completely okay. Where is 6 9 Where is 6ix9ine when you need him? This is years before 6ix9ine, but still, it was along that line. And then I was super nervous, man. I had a whole set written out. I didn't do any of it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
so that
I just
was
started
that one
talking.
of those like brain locks or freezes?
I just started talking, man, because I went at like the end of the show and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I got to see so many of the comedians who are still here working in the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that was like my first real exposure to any of it, the Atlanta comedy scene, any of it. And I just, I got to see Clayton English way before, you know what I'm saying? You know, Clayton English, he wrote on Bad Boys now. Like, really? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I got to see so many people like who are just here working and now are doing like dope things. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
No, that's hot.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Did you bomb?
I did not bomb my first time. I did not bomb my first time. Did not bomb my second time. I bombed over Baghdad my third time, boy.
Woo! Did you go in too cocky?
Yeah, because I felt myself after the first two. I was just like, oh, yeah, bro, this comedy stuff ain't that hard.
You can't do comedy.
I've been funny my whole life. Man, nah, bro. I went to a spot called Cat's Cafe, man.
Oh, Cat's, yeah.
Yeah, when Carlos Miller was still hosting it, man. And it was a way different room from Cloud 9, because Cloud 9 was just like a workout room for comedians. Well, Cat's Cafe is a show. And what I mean, it's still an open mic, but still a show. Yeah. And then, like, the room was packed. All, like, the popping comedians was in there. There was, like, you know what I'm saying? This was my first time performing for black people who look like they got good jobs. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not just hood boogers who's out here just drunk on a Monday.
That's why.
I got up there. I like froze, bro. I started talking all quiet. I couldn't. I was like, yeah, my name's Neiko. I'm a black Mexican, and I be doing black Mexican stuff, and then like, yeah. I'm gonna go. Boy, man, boy, I was so scared. I was shook. It was shooketh to my core.
Work that into your act.
Oh man, but like I said, this is my third time ever.
Yeah, but when you caught like a deer in the headlights, ain't nothing you can do.
Oh yeah, bro, I was dumb scared. I didn't know what to do.
So
bro.
let me ask you, that time, was there anybody in the crowd that you knew, like any of your friends?
Not really. I mean, like I said, I've been around the people, but I don't really know these people. I think it was just like one of my friends that I brought with me, but that was really it.
So there was nobody to snap you out of your
yeah. And then even if she didn't know what to do either. So you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, you know what I'm saying?
Help me!
Like what was she gonna do? But like,
Tell us about your dog. You know what I'm saying?
What's she gonna do? Say something. Like
trying to scream out something to help you. Maybe to snap you into a.
I think the next time I did that show, Rodney Perry was there, and I asked him did he like my set, and he was like, no. It wasn't the no. It was the lip.
Like bruh.
Good times.
Yeah.